Good day, yogis, and welcome back onto the mat with me for this 15-minute flow, hatha flow, just to get you back into the swing of your day, whether you're doing this practice in the morning or the afternoon. All you're going to need for this practice is your mat, so go and grab hold of that and meet me on it. Bring your hands into prayer pose, so sitting in easy seat, hands in prayer pose. Begin to rub your palms together, generating some warmth between your palms, and then draw your hands into heart center. Take a deep inhale through the nose, and a deep exhale as you allow your shoulders to drift away from your ears. Pressing both of your sit bones down into the earth, lengthening up through the base of your spine, gently tucking your chin in towards your chest. Couple more deep breaths here. On your next exhale, lower your hands down to your knees with your palms facing upward. Just allow yourself to tap into all of the sounds around you, perhaps naming 3 sounds that you hear outside of the room you're in. Not placing any judgment, just noticing. And then bringing awareness into the space you're in and any sounds that you can hear within that space. Any sensations within your body, perhaps feeling of stiffness, perhaps there's a cool breeze brushing against your skin. Just notice. Take another few more deep breaths. And then without opening the eyes, gently turn the palms onto the knees and begin to move the hands up and down the thighs. Bringing the hands back onto the knees, gently drop the chin in towards the chest. Take a couple of breaths here. And then as you exhale, slowly raise your head up, open your eyes. Welcome to class. Let's begin with a gentle flow just to reset the body. So sometimes we can often feel very stiff throughout the day, having spent long periods of time seated at a desk. This is a great way to sort of reset yourself so that you can move through the rest of your day with ease. So bringing the hands out beside you, fingers point down and touch the ground. Inhale, sweep your palms up to touch. Exhale, draw hands into heart center. Inhale, sweep the palms all the way up. And exhale, draw the hands back into your heart center. Last one, inhale. And exhale, drawing hands back into heart center. And then slowly taking a twist over to the right side. So gazing over the right shoulder. Taking 1 or 2 breaths here. Twisting the whole torso around. And then exhaling and going all the way over to the other side. Deep breath. So again, big twist through the whole body. And exhale, slowly come back into neutral. Sending your hands up on the inhale, stretching up nice and tall. As you exhale, turning your torso over to the right side. So turning as far as feels good to you. Exhale all the way back to center. Inhale, twisting over to the left side. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, twist over. Exhale, back to center. Last one, inhale. And exhale back to center. Let's take a deep breath. And then as you exhale, you're leaning over to the right side, sending the arms away, and then exhale all the way to neutral. Reaching over, exhale all the way back up to center. Inhale. And exhale. Once more over to the left side. And exhale, slowly drawing the hands back, interlacing the fingers behind your back body, sending your elbows Together, opening up through the chest, rolling back the shoulder blades. Take a deep inhale here. And as you exhale, begin to fold forward, dropping the forehead down towards the floor, raising the arms up, stretching through the shoulders, taking a few deep breaths here. And then slowly draw yourself back up, giving your shoulders a couple of rolls. Bringing the hands onto the knees, let's take a Souffy Grind, so just moving the whole of the torso around in a giant circle. And then you can reverse and go in the opposite direction. So just feeling into the whole of your spine, using the base of your spine as your anchor, coming back up into a neutral position. Inhale to open up your chest, and as you exhale, round through the body, drawing the chin in towards the chest. So taking some seated cat-cows. Inhale, extend. Exhale, roll back, chin to chest. Let's take one more. Inhale and exhale. Last one. And exhale. Slowly coming back up into neutral and sending the legs forward for a shake. Giving them a little shake. Moving them from side to side. And slowly drawing the legs into butterfly, soles of the feet to touch. Fingers interlacing over the toes. And gently butterfly wing your knees down towards the ground, flap, 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 opening up into the groin. And then slowly sending the legs back together and extending them forward. Taking a moment here. Let's take the right foot over the left thigh, lengthening up through your body as we twist over to the right side. So gazing over the shoulder, sitting up nice and tall, big breaths. And exhale, slowly roll out, send the leg forward. Let's take the left foot over, sitting up nice and tall, slowly twisting to the left side, breathing into the belly, massaging the internal organs. And then coming back into a neutral space. So bringing your hands behind your back, pressing the palms into the mat, raise your hips up and come into a reverse tabletop pose. So hips are up high, gaze down towards the knees, pressing your palms into the ground, pressing your feet and the soles of your feet into the ground. A couple more deep breaths here. And as you exhale, slowly drop the buttocks, extend your legs forward. We're going to take a one-legged seated forward fold on either side. So bringing your left foot in towards your right thigh. Bringing hands into prayer, reaching your arms up high. And as you exhale, folding forward, allowing your forehead to drop. Taking a few deep breaths here. Now on your exhale, slide your hand back up the thigh. Bring your knee into your chest. Send your leg away. Let's go into the other side. So right foot into the left inner thigh. Bring hands into heart center. Inhale, sweep the hands up. And as you exhale, begin to fold forward, allowing yourself to feel into the position here. Breathing deeply. 2 more breaths. And then exhale, slowly roll up, draw your knee back into your chest. Send your leg forward, coming over into a tabletop pose. Let's take a couple of cat-cows. So wrists are stacked underneath shoulders, knees are stacked underneath the hips. Inhale to drop the belly. Exhale, navel to spine, chin to chest. Inhale, draw up, belly gaze forward. Exhale, navel to spine, chin to chest. Inhale, draw up, belly gaze forward. Exhale, navel to spine, chin to chest. Let's take a last one. Inhale. And exhale. Coming back into a neutral space, tucking your toes, raising yourself up into a downward facing dog, taking your time here to paddle out your heels, just really feeling into your own body, whatever feels appropriate to you, raising up onto the toes and then back down towards the heels, gazing towards the hands. Let's take the right foot forward. We're coming into a crescent lunge, so lunging deeply here, and as you inhale, sweeping the arms up overhead, bending generously into that front knee. Let's take 4 breaths here. As you exhale, sweep the hands back down towards the ground, stepping back into a downward facing dog. Gazing towards the hands, stepping the left foot forward. So first finding yourself in your lunge, and then inhaling, arms up, crescent lunge, bending generously into the left knee. And as you exhale, slowly step back into your downward facing dog. Big breath. Drop your knees wide. Bring your toes to touch. Slowly drop the buttocks to the heels. Drop the forehead. Allow yourself a few moments in a wide-legged child's pose. Taking your right arm, threading it underneath the left, dropping your cheek, melting into the ground. And then going over to the other side, extending right hand back to the top of the mat. Take a big breath. And then left hand sweeps underneath the right armpits. Allow yourself to sink down into the ground. Exhaling, sending the arms forward. Just allow yourself a few more moments before gently pressing the ground away from you and rolling onto your back body for a last twist. So hugging the knees into the chest, gently rocking from side to side. Bringing your arms out beside you in a T. You're going to roll your knees over to one side as you gaze to the opposite hand, trying to keep both of your shoulders pinned into the ground. Taking 4 deep breaths here. As you exhale, pull navel to spine, draw your knees all the way up towards the ceiling as you allow them to drift over to the other side, gazing to the opposite hand. And drawing navel to spine, hug knees into chest one last time. Give yourself a last rock from side to side, and then allow yourself to come into a very short relaxation. Shavasana, corpse pose, just letting the body assimilate and soak up the practice. Sinking the body down into the ground. Bringing awareness to the breath. Allowing the body to melt into the floor. begin to wriggle the toes. Take the tip of the thumb, draw it across the fingers, roll your head over from one side to the other. And then draw your arms up overhead for a last deep stretch. Rolling over onto either your right or your left side. And coming back up into easy seat. And bringing your hands back into prayer pose. Begin to rub the palms. Draw your hands into heart center. Take a deep inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, bow your nose down to the tips of your fingers. Taking a moment to acknowledge yourself for wherever you are on your journey. Namaste. Wishing you a truly beautiful day, folks.